Let's talk a bit about reading the assigned sections in this course. Now, going through the reading is just as important as when you're working through the homework problems at the end of each section. But how do you get the most out of the time you spend reading? That's where becoming an active reader comes into play. So we've all been there. You go through a page of your reading and you get to the end and you have no idea what you just read. We're going to go through some tips that can help you comprehend and retain the reading that you do. So that first tip is when you start with a reading assignment, scan the section. So go through, read the titles, the objectives, box definitions, rules, properties, anything that jumps out at you and says, hey, I'm important, please remember me. And then once you go through and scan for those important items, then go back through and read the entire section beginning to end. So mathematics is set up so that it's like building blocks. So once you learn one thing, you can use that to learn the next. So it's important when you're reading to read from the beginning of the section to the end of the section and not out of order. As you're going through the reading, a tip to help you be an active reader is to take notes. So you may be used to taking notes while you're listening to a lecture or while you're in class, but while you're reading, just the process of taking notes of important concepts, jotting things down that you might think are important to help you with the homework, that can help you engage your brain and help you retain the material. The next tip while you're reading the section is to read out loud. So it's not just about reading silently to yourself. If you read the section out loud, you engage your sense of sound, and that can help engage your brain and help with retention. Lastly is to visualize what you read. So as you're going through the section, think of certain pictures that you can see in your mind's eye that can help you link those abstract concepts. So things like a graph or a chart, geometric figures or formulas even, those things can help you retain the information. As you're reading the words, you connect those words to the pictures and it helps with your understanding. So it's not just about going through the section, skimming and reading it as fast as you can just to get to the homework problems. Reading through and becoming an active reader as you do helps with your success in this course.